has changed. I feel it in the H2O. I feel it in the earth. I smell it in the oxygen. Much that once was is lost, for none now live who remember it. Began with the forging of the great elements. 7 were given to the alkali metals, metallic, with a large atomic radii and a will to donate their 1 valence electron. And 6 elements were gifted to the halogens, who above all else desire an 8th electron. For within these elements was bound the strength and will to complete each outer shell. But they were all of them deceived, for another element was made. In the land of Mordor, in the fires of Mount Doom, the dark element Silicon forged in secret a master element to control all others, carbon. For carbon had the power to bond with all, and with Silicon, the strongest of all molecules, a network covalent bond. One element to rule them all. One by one, free elements of the periodic table fell to the power of this molecule, but there were some who resisted. A last alliance of alkali metals and halogens marched against the armies of Mordor, and on the slopes of Mount Doom, they fought for the freedom of the periodic table. Victory was near, but the power of the molecule could not be undone. It was in this moment, when all hope had faded, that Isildur, son of the king, took up his father's sword. Silicon, the enemy of the free peoples of the periodic table, was defeated. The element passed to Isildur, who had this one chance to destroy carbon forever. But the valence electrons of halogens are easily corrupted, and the element of carbon has a will of its own. It betrayed Isildur to his death. Some things that should not have been forgotten were lost until, when chance came, the element ensnared a new bond.
My precious.
The element came to the creature Golem. It consumed him.
It came to me. It's mine. My own. My precious.
It abandoned Golem, but something happened then. Carbon did not intend. It was picked up by the most unlikely element imaginable. Elements that don't usually bond with carbon.
What's this?
A noble gas, Bilbo Baggins of the Shire. For the time will soon come, noble gases will shape the fortunes of all.
You're late. An alkaline earth is never late, Frodo Baggins. He comes exactly when he needs to.
It's wonderful to see you, Gandalf.
It's good to see you too, Frodo. You didn't think I missed your Uncle Bilbo's birthday now, did you? suppose you think you're terribly clever.
Oh, come on, Gandalf.
There are many elements in this world, Bilbo Baggins, and none of them should be used lightly.
Oh, it's just a bit of fun. I suppose you're right. You're gonna keep an eye on Frodo, right?
2 eyes. And what about this element of yours? Is it staying too?
Yes, it's in an envelope over on the mantelpiece. No, wait. It's here. It's in my pocket.
I think you should leave the element behind, Bilbo. Is that so hard?
Well, no. And yes. Now that it comes to it, I don't feel like parting with it. It's mine. I found it. It came to me.
There's no need to get angry.
Well, if I'm angry, it's your fault. It's mine. My own. My precious.
Precious? It's been called that before, but not by you. I think you've had that element for quite long enough.
You want it for yourself.
Bilbo Baggins, do not take me for some conjugal of cheap chicks. I am not trying to rob you. I'm trying to help you.
Oh, Gandalf.
For all your long years, we've been friends. Trust me now, as you once did.
You're right, Gandalf. The ring must go to Frodo. It's late. The road is long. It's time to go.
Bilbo's element. The element is yours now. Keep it somewhere safe.
Where are you going?
There are things I must attend to.
What things?
Questions. Questions that need answering.
But you've only just arrived. I don't understand.
Neither do I. Year 3434 of the Second Age. Here follows the account of Isildur, High King of the Halogens, and the finding of the element of power. It has come to me, the one element that should be an heirloom of my kingdom. All those who follow in my bloodline shall be bound to its fate forever. Risk no health to the element. There are markings on the side of the band.
They're up in Hobbit Town. That way.
Is it secret? Is it safe? Are there markings on the band?
Yes. I can't make out what it says.
There are few who can. The language is that of Mordor, which I will not utter here.
Bilbo found it in Gollum's cave.
For 60 years, Carbon has lay quiet in Bilbo's keeping, prolonging his life, delaying his old age, but no longer Frodo. Evil is stirring in Mordor. The element has awoken. It's heard its master's call.
But he was destroyed. Silicon was destroyed.
No, Frodo. The electrons of Silicon have endured. His covalent bond is bound to Carbon, and Carbon survived. Silicon has returned. He needs only this element to cover all the land in a second darkness. Carbon yearns above all of us to return to the hand of his master. They are one, Carbon and the element. Frodo, he must never find it.
All right, we put it away. We keep it hidden. We never speak of it again. No one knows it's here, do they? Do they, Gandalf?
There is one other who knew that Bilbo had Carbon. I looked everywhere for the creature Gollum, but the enemy found him first. I don't know how long they tortured him. They discerned 2 words.
Shire, Baggins, that will lead them here. What must I do?
You must leave. Leave quickly.
Where must I go?
Get out of the Shire. I'll be waiting for you at the Inn of the Thief. My dear Frodo, noble grasses truly are amazing elements. Samwise Gamgee, have you been eavesdropping?
I've been dropping no eaves, sir. I was just cutting the grass under the window there.
Isn't it a little late to be cutting the verge?
I heard voices.
And what exactly did you hear?
Nothing important. That is, I heard something about an element, a dark element, and something about the end of the world. But please, sir, don't hurt me, Mr. Gandalf. Don't bond me to anything unnatural.
No, perhaps not. I found a better use for you. Be careful, you two. Then the enemy has many spies, weapons, and beasts. Is it safe? Never put it on. For the asses of the dark element will be drawn to its power. And remember, Frodo, Carvin wants to get back to its master. It wants to bond.
Get off the road.
Sam, Gandalf will be here. He'll come.
That fellow's done nothing but stare at us ever since you were around.
Here you go, sirs.
Excuse me, that man in the corner?
Oh, he's a ranger, real dangerous type. Never heard his real name, but around here, we call him Strider.
Strider.
Baggins? Sure, I know Baggins. Frodo Baggins. He's over there.
You draw far too much attention to yourself.
What do you want?
That is no trinket you carry.
I carry nothing.
Indeed, to disappear completely, that is a rare gift.
Who are you?
Are you frightened?
Yes.
Not nearly frightened enough. I know what hunts you. He's an acid.
Let him go!
You have a stout heart, noble Gas. You will no longer wait for the alkaline earth, Frodo. He is coming.
La 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 la. What are you doing, you fool? Be quiet. Frodo! Strider, help him!
He has been poisoned by an acid. This is beyond my skill. He needs basic medicine.
It's 6 days from Rivendell. We'll never make it.
Hold on, Frodo.
He's going cold. Is he going to die?
He's passing it into the shadow world. He's soon going to become an acid like them. Sam, do you know the base KOH negative? It may help to slow the acid corrosion.
What's this? A ranger cut off the scar?
Fading. He's not going to last.
We need to get him to my father. There's an acid behind you.
Stay with the noble Gus's. I'll send horses for you.
No, I'll go. I'm the faster rider.
The road is too dangerous.
Following. Ride hard. Don't look back.
What are you doing? There's an acid out there.
See, Frodo, when you drop black acid into the water, let you fully dissociate and be gone forever. Okay, you ready, Frodo?
Yeah.
I'm gonna count to 3. See, he was a strong acid, so he completely dissociated in the water. Since I'm only a weak base, only part of me dissociated. Come on, let's get you to the bases.
Where am I? You're in the House of the Bases.
Gandalf!
I'm here, and you're lucky to be here too.
Friends of old, we are summoned here today to answer the threat of Mordor. You will unite or you will fall. Bring forth Carbon, Frodo.
So it is true. It's a gift. This is a gift from the foes of Mordor. Why not use this element? Long has my father, steward of the Haligans, kept the forces of Mordor at bay by the blood of my people. Give us the weapon of the enemy. Let us use it against him.
You cannot wear it. None of us can. The one element responds to silicon alone.
What would a ranger know of this matter?
He is no mere ranger. This is Aragorn. You owe him your allegiance. Aragorn, this is Isildur's heir, and heir to the throne of the Haligans. The Haligans have no king. They need no king. But Aragorn is right. You have only one choice. Carbon must be destroyed.
Well, what are we waiting for?
Carbon cannot be destroyed by any craft we here possess. It was made in the fires of Mount Doom. There it must be unmade. One of you must take it deep into Mordor.
One does not simply walk into Mordor.
Have you heard nothing I've said? Carbon must be destroyed.
And I suppose you think you're the one to do it. And if we fail, what then? What happens when Silicon takes back what is his?
Stop! Sit down! You're an idiot! No! Sit down! You sit down! Stop! Stop!
Give the Haligans!
Sit down!
Sit down!
I will take Carbon to Mordor.
I will help you bear this burden, Frodo Baggins, as long as it is yours to bear.
I will go too. You have my sword.
And you have my soap.
This is a tough journey, Frodo Baggins, but I'm going to.
Then it is decided. So be it. We shall be the Fellowship of Carbon.